G'day, and welcome to the hammer mill in Sennwald. We are located in the St. Gallen Rhine Valley in Switzerland, close to the Liechtenstein and Austrian borders. The mill was built in 1860, and back then it was used as tool forge. In 1980 we were able to buy it off a community of heirs and reactivated it. For safety reason, we also employ our two security guards. So for the last 40 years we have used it as an art forge. On the first floor you will find a little exhibition room, and on the second floor there is a small museum with works of our predecessors. After more than 50 years of self-employment, many art objects have been created and placed around the house. For example, these two horses, they were made 30 years ago as a demonstration of craftsmanship during two exhibitions. At the back of the house there is a spring stream that feeds a small pond, which is then channeled onto the water wheels. The forge owns three wheels, the so-called overshot water wheels. As you can see from the channel, the water drops onto the water wheels. Many facilities are amazingly simple. For example, these stone shaft bearings. 8 years ago we had to change this big oak shaft, which definitely wasn't an easy task. Alright, I think it's time to step inside. Three water wheels that you could see outside drive the various machines in the forge workshop. For example, these four so-called tilt hammers, they're the actual predecessors of today's air hammers and presses. They are driven by the largest water wheel. Now, let's see them in action. This tilt hammer, which is the largest one of these four, has a bare weight of 220 kilos. A smaller water wheel drives the transmission, especially the fan for the three fires. In 1981 we built a new part of the workshop in addition to the old forge in order to have more modern equipment so that the whole business could secure our existence. You will find a gas oven, a lathe, hydraulic press, an air hammer, welding machine, a belt grinder, etc. in the new part of the workshop. This old church clock had to wait a long time for its restoration. We were able to buy it 35 years ago in poor condition, and now we actually have time to get it running again. A fascinating technical job that requires a lot of research and patience. It's important to us that we don't stick to old knowledge. We want to know and try out new things. Here, stabilizing and coloring wood under vacuum. In our opinion, an exhibition with samples, models and examples is important to be able to have a good discussion with the customer. We invest a lot of time in drawing and model making in order to have confidence in the execution in the workshop. Some objects you can find here mainly serve the purpose of pleasure. For example, these Damascene steel knives or also this steam engine. Another guilty pleasure definitely is the collection of models of anvils from all around the world.
Thank you for watching. If you like to have more impressions, come and see it live.